Hi, I'm Ross Benjamin of Sportsbook Review and RBWins.com. It's Saturday, June 11th, and it's time for another edition of my Major League Baseball Underdog Picks of the Day. If you joined me on Friday for my Major League Baseball Underdogs, you went 2-1, had a very good day as we cashed in with the Miami Marlins plus 133 and also with the Tampa Bay Rays plus 109. We came very close to a sweep as the Baltimore Orioles dropped a one-run decision to the Toronto Blue Jays in 11 innings. Having said that, $100 bettors made $142 yesterday. I'd like it to be $242. In addition, we're 25-15, 63% with our last 40 Major League Baseball underdog picks right here at Sportsbook Review. Hypothetically, folks, with those 40 selections, if you wagered $100 per game, you've made a profit of $1,575 over that time. You'd be hard-pressed to find anybody, anywhere, that's doing that well and making that kind of profit with Major League Baseball underdogs over the course of that time. Now let's move on to my two picks for today. Let's start with the game between the Indians and the Angels that will be played in Anaheim this evening, 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time start. A couple of right-handers on the mound. Trevor Bauer goes for the Cleveland Indians while the Angels counter with Matt Shoemaker. Cleveland won the opening game of the series 6-2 on Friday, and they've now won 8 of their last 10 games. Trevor Bauer has been very consistent in 8 starts this season with a stellar 121 whip, and he certainly comes in good form over his last 3 starts with a 3.05 ERA and a 1.16 whip. He can certainly depend on his bullpen as well, as the Cleveland Indians relievers have been outstanding over their last 7 games. They have a bullpen staff ERA of 1.76 and a whip of 1.11 over that course of time. The Indians' day and night splits are something we just can't ignore. They've gone 9-13 in day games this year, but an outstanding 25-13 at night. You know, folks, a lot of you might say that's all coincidental, but myself, when there's that large a volume of plays to look at, it's something I just can't ignore. The Angels, 12-18 at home. Very unusual. Mike Scioscia managed teams in Los Angeles in the LA Angels organization, I should say, have traditionally been very strong at home. Not the case this year. As a matter of fact, when they're a favorite, a Moneyline favorite, I should say, of minus 110 or more, they're a dismal 8-14 this year. Matt Shoemaker gets the start, like I alluded to, for the Angels, 1-5 in his home team starts with a large 5.51 ERA. I like the Cleveland Indians here, plus 109 over the LA Angels, and you can find that line currently at matchbook.com. Our next game, the Texas Rangers go to Safeco Field in Seattle to take on the Mariners this evening, 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time start. It'll be Colby Lewis for the Texas Rangers and James Paxton for the Seattle Mariners on the mound this evening. Colby Lewis, how about 5 road starts this year and an excellent 1.41 ERA and 0.91 whip. Lewis has also made 2 starts versus the Mariners already this season, and he's been solid in those outings with a 3.00 ERA and a 1.17 whip. James Paxton makes his 3rd start of the year. A little bit shaky in his first 2 if you look at his whip, which is fairly large at 176. And then another thing to keep in note, James Paxton made 2 starts versus the Rangers in 2015 and had a massive 271 whip in those outings. That's awful, folks. Now, Seattle, as a home favorite this year, a Moneyline home favorite, I should say, of minus 125 to minus 175, terrible, 7-13 in that role. And boy, oh boy, you have to feel sorry for anybody who's been hitting the Mariners at that price at home this year. They've took a bath, to say the least. The Rangers have also, despite last night's loss, 18-5 over their last 23 games overall. I like the Texas Rangers here, plus 141. Wow, very good value in my eyes. over the Seattle Mariners on Saturday evening, and you can find that line at Island Casino. Once again, the Indians plus 109 at matchbook.com, the Rangers plus 141 at Island Casino. My name is Ross Benjamin. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to join me again on Sunday, June 12th, as I'll have my Sunday night game of the week that I'll be previewing and giving you my selection. Good luck with all your selections today.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.